Long ago, when animals still spoke like people and wisdom walked openly on four legs, Tortoise lived in a small village near the forest. He was known for two things: his slow walk and his sharp mind. Tau clever Tortoise also carried a heavy weakness: love for food and praise. One season, news spread through the land that the Bird King was hosting a great feast in the sky. There would be roasted grains, sweet fruits, and drinks made from morning dew. Every bird was invited. When Tortoise heard this, his mouth watered. "But I have no wings," he muttered, tapping his hard shell. Is the sky not also a place for clever ones? So Tortoise went from bird to bird with sweet words. "My sister, Dove," he said, "lend me one feather so I may admire the sky." "My brother Eagle," he said, "just one feather so I may honor the Bird King." Each bird gave him a feather until Tortoise had gathered enough to make wings. He tied them carefully to his shell and legs. Then he made another clever move. "Friends," he announced, "before we go, let us each take a new name for the feast. My name shall be all of you." The birds laughed and agreed, thinking it a harmless game. Up in this key, the feast was grander than anything Tortoise had imagined. When the food was served, the Bird King called out, "This meal is for all of you." At once, Tortoise leaped forward and began eating everything: yams, fruits, seeds, and cakes. "Did you not hear?" he said between mouthfuls. "The king said, 'The food is for all of you.' That is my name." The birds were angry and hungry, but the Bird King said nothing. When the feast ended, the birds gathered quietly. As they flew home, one by one, they reclaimed their feathers from Tortoise. By the time they reached the clouds above the earth, Tortoise had no wings left. "Tortoise," cried Parrot, "how will you get down?" Tortoise looked below and saw the hard ground far beneath. Tele, my wife," he said quickly, to spread soft things mats. "Cloth, leave so I may land safely." Parrot flew ahead, but when he reached the village, he twisted the message. "Tortoise says," Parrot announced, "that his wife should bring out all the hard things in the house." So when Tortoise fell from the sky, he landed on stones, broken pots, and dry wood. Crack! His shell shattered into many pieces. From that day on, Tortoise's shell has been rough and patched, a reminder to all creatures that cleverness without kindness leads to a painful fall. And that is why Tortoise walks slowly, carrying not just his shell, but a lesson carved into it.